Back here at North Canton Hoover High School Stadium, the Magadore Wildcats and Mingo Indians about to do battle. The starting offensive line for the Indians: Ralph Williams, Busby, Sargan, and Baker. Receivers and backs headed by quarterback Bill Seach, and we'll get into his statistics shortly. Defensive line of Taylor, Seach, Sagan, Busby, and McFall. Linebackers are Creech and Williams. And the secondary, Rouse, Faust, Roney, and Lane.
Satch Herrick, currently in his 8th year as head coach of the Mingo Junction Indians and 23rd year overall in coaching. And congratulations, Satch.
Thank you very much, John. It's a pleasure to work with young people. That's what we're here for, and it's always a pleasure to see the kids go on and play major college ball, and the kids coming back in years to come, and seeing how you're doing now, and wishing you good luck. And I know we have a lot of our alumni right now that are back.
Give us an overview of your offense.
Well, we're a very wide open type of an offense. We throw pro sets, slots. We run a lot of motion. We may go to full house sometimes. You'll see us in a lot of different formations, and we like to throw the ball 60 to 70% of the time.
You have a good quarterback to do that.
Very good. Billy's passed for nearly 3,800 yards in his years here at Mingo High School, and he's definitely a Division I college prospect at 6'3", 215 pounds, and we take advantage of our receivers and the way that he throws the ball, so you got to go with that.
How about defensively, Satch?
Well, defensively, we'll be in a basic 50 defense. We'll blitz, we'll stunt quite a bit, try to create mistakes. This year we've created 52 sacks and caused about 23 fumbles, and anytime you get that out of your ball players, that gives you good field position too.
First undefeated, untied season in the history of Mingo. Was there any particular juncture of the season where you felt things coming together?
Well, I felt after the Caddis game, 3 out of the first 5 games, John, were on the road, and the other 5 were at home, so we felt if we could get by the first 5 ball games after being away against Buckeye North, Caddis, and Shadyside, which are 3 tough ball clubs, if we could get through that part of the schedule and then come home for the last 5, we felt then that we had a very good chance of going and making a state playoff. But of course, undefeated season, you don't think of that until the last game of the year.
You're facing a Magadore team that's had a lot of playoff experience. They play in a tough Portage County League up in northern Ohio. What do you anticipate from the Wildcats?
Well, number one, as you say, tradition. I think that's the key word with their program. They're very rich traditionally. They've been in the playoffs 9 out of the last 10 years, and Norm's done a super job up there, and I just feel that, as the kids come up, they just want to be a part of that program.
Getting back to the Mingo Junction Indians, what are the strengths of the ball club, Satch?
Well, I feel number one, speed. We've got tremendous, what I feel tremendous overall team speed. We have 5 or 6 kids that run a 40-yard dash in 4.5 and 4.6. They play in our backfield. They're our wide receivers, our defensive backs, and I feel that we're very aggressive as opposed to what maybe we've had in the past with the good teams, the 8-2 teams. This team is a lot more aggressive.
What are the keys to Mingo winning tonight's ball game?
Well, I feel number one that we have to stop Magadore, and I know Megan's thrown for 1,400 yards, but we feel if we can shut them down and make them throw the ball, that's going to be to our advantage because, like I said, we had 52 sacks. We put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and if we shut the running game down, force them to pass, we feel with our defensive backs and their speed that they can cover their receivers.
Your assistant coach is doing a fine job for you.
Right. I know he's one of your relations, and John, and I think that's another thing that's been with our program too, John, is that we've had, all of my coaches have been with me since I've been here 8 years, so we all know each other very well, and we work very well together.
Sadge did a tremendous job, and good luck to you and the Indians.
All right, thanks a lot, John.
And we'll be back to bring you tonight's action after this. We're expecting a wide open attack, and here to bring it to you, John Caparanis.
Yeah, opening kickoff, onside attempt by Magadore, and I believe Mingo recovers at their own 47-yard line. Pleasant good day to you, sports fans, from Canton Hoover High School Stadium in North Canton, Ohio. And Mingo indeed comes up with the opening kickoff as Norm Lingle trying to pull some razzle-dazzle stuff right off the bat. First down, 10 yards to go for the Indians. In the backfield again for Satch Herrick's ball club. Quarterback number 15, Bill Seach, 215-pound senior. He'll be wearing number 15. Fullback number 30, David Creech, 190-pound senior. And the running backs number 11, Johnny Gooch, and number 25, Aaron Simonero. Man in motion is Simonero, and somebody jumping for Magadore as Creech goes down at his own 40. But we should have encroachment against the Wildcats. Wait and see what happens. As we mentioned in our pregame, Harry, as you see the encroachment call against Magadore, that will move the ball over the 50 and down into Wildcat territory at about the Wildcat 48-yard line. But offensively from both ball clubs, you got to keep on your toes.
No question. These teams will not hesitate to put the ball in the air, move, use the razzle-dazzle. And if you look at their receivers, they catch the ball deep. And that's what we're going to be looking at tonight.
First down to 5 yards to go. Pitch to Gooch, trying to turn the corner. He is going to be hit and brought down. Good pursuit on the part of the Wildcats. Gooch stopped for no gain right at the 48-yard line. That'll set up second down, 5 yards to go for the Indians.
And Gooch just can't turn the corner here as the Wildcats pursuing quite well down the line.
Second down. A long 5 yards to go now for Mingo. Bill Seach connecting on over 1,300 yards passing this year. In his career, close to 4,000 yards. That's Johnny Gooch in motion on 2nd and 6, and Seach will throw. Seach under pressure, fires the football deep. The pass is complete. Inside the 20. No, they say drop the football at the 15-yard line. One of the wide receivers for Mingo had his hands on the ball. Couldn't contain it, and that'll set up third down. About 5 yards to go for the Indians.
Well, you get an idea of Seach's arm here as he's moving backward as he throws, and the ball pops loose after it appeared to be in his hands, but good call by the official. Incomplete pass.
Johnny Lane had his hands on it. I'll tell you, you look at the pass per completion ratio for the Mingo receivers, it's almost unbelievable. Everybody over 20-plus yards per catch except for John Lane. Gooch in motion, third down. 5 yards to go, and Seach again the pass. Gonna be pressured. It's looking, turning the corner, getting down to the 45 to the 44. He'll be about a yard shy of the necessary yardage. Bill Seach with a lot of power behind him is a 215-pound senior. And he comes within a yard of giving Mingo the first down of the ball game.
Well, good mobility here by Seach. He breaks one tackle there, outruns a defender there, and gets close to the first down before Jerry Owens finally comes up to keep him short of the first down.
Fourth down, about a yard to go, and the Indians will go into punt formation. Seach to do the booting from his own 41-yard line, averaging over 40 yards per punt. Good snap from center. And Seach with a spiraling kick that will be taken at the 16. Turning the corner, looking for the wall. To the 20, and good pursuit on the part of the Mingo Indians. Knocking him out of bounds on the near side of the 25-yard line.
Mark Pinion, our cameraman on the sidelines, also taken out on the play. As it was finally Doug Rauch who did the job to prevent that one from being worse than it appeared.
Joey Adolph returning the 28-yard punt, 10 yards, and that is where Magadore will have it for the first time of the ball game. First down, 10 yards to go at their own 25-yard line. Quarterback Jeff Meehan out of the full house. Oh, good hitting on the part of the Mingo defense. Flag on the play, and let's see what this one's all about. Could be a dead ball foul. It was thrown in the defensive backfield after about a yard pickup on the part of Magadore. And initial indications are it's going to go against the Wildcats, and it is.
It's a personal foul. Carries some big yardage with it. Not very often that you see the personal foul on offense, but evidently the officials wanting to take control of this highly emotional game early. Something must have been said or happened in the pile that would prompt the flag.
See, it's going to be interesting to see if it's a dead ball foul. If it is, they lose the down with it. Half the distance to the goal line will take it back to the 13-yard line. There's the indication again, given against Magadore.
He did not give the loss of down indication, so we have to assume that it's still first down.
No, they are. It is. It's second down. Second down. 23 yards to go for Magadore. Late indication by the referee is to loss of down, but that indeed is what happened. 10:20 remaining first quarter. Ball carrier for maybe a couple. A loose ball up to the 20. Let's see if they're going to rule it a fumble or if the ground created it. They're going to say it was a cop-up, but Magadore recovers at their own 20-yard line. A 7-yard pickup on the plan. That'll set up third down and about 15 yards to go.
A lot of hard hitting in there, and fortunately for Magadore, it was Brian Drake falling on the football, averting a potential disaster.
Joey Adolph, the primary runner for Magadore, but Jeff Meehan can put it in the air. He's completed 46% of his passes on the season, 13 touchdown passes, again out of the full house. Meehan looking, firing the bomb. Pass is incomplete at the 45-yard line. Good pass coverage by Randy Rouse. And that will set up Magadore's first punting situation of the ball game. Fourth down and 15 from their own 20-yard line.
Well, Rouse did a good job, Matt Kelly, trying to get deep. And again, we saw an excellent arm from Jeff Meehan, just as we saw Bill Seach's arm on the possession by Mingo. And now you get the feeling, just watching what's happened here in these first two series, as to why these two teams throw. They have some talented quarterbacks and receivers on both squads.
Magadore to do the booting. A little bit of a rush, and no flag on the play. Short kick, and Peters will take it at the 45-yard line of Magadore. 25-yard boot by the Wildcats, and on the exchange of punts, just about even Steven. As Mingo will have it first and 10 at the Magadore 45-yard line.
Both teams coming out appearing just a little bit tight, and now that they've had the exchange of possession, settle down and play football.
First round action, Division 5 of the Ohio High School Athletic Association 1988 high school playoff. Out of the eye this time. Seach looking. Seach under pressure. Seach with the stiff arm, but he's going to be dragged down. And flags on the play. Back at his own 45, could have a face mask against the Wildcats. Magadore playing in the tough Portage County League, but they've developed a reputation this year as a team that accumulates a lot of penalty yardage. And apparently we're going to have our third mark-off against Magadore as we watch it again, Harry.
Well, Seach again trying to avoid the rush. Magadore putting good pressure on him. Jump is the number 74 there that drags him down by the shoulder pad. And the flag comes in there as another arm came in to grab a face mask.
15-yard mark-off from the spot of the foul. That'll move it down to the 40-yard line of Magadore. And for the Indians, first down, 5 yards to go. Out of the eye. Option play, ball flip, fumbled around, picked up on the second hop, turning the corner, 40, knocked out of bounds on the near sideline. Aaron Seminaro played that one like a shortstop and picked up close to the necessary yardage. Pickup of 5, and I believe Mingo has picked up the first down of the ball game. In fact, it's going to be so close they're going to call in the chains for the first time in the ball game.
I'm sure as that play developed, there was not the expectation that they'd even be close. Again, the ball took a nice bounce, and the Indians now anticipating the change coming in. Have to bring them all the way across the field.
You've heard in the pregame, Zach Herrick mentioning the fact that team speed is one of the strengths of the Mingo Ball Club, and evident that on that particular play right there.
Both teams actually with good team speed, Cap, and I think we're getting an early dose of that.
First down of the ball game does go to the Indians. Ball at the 35-yard line of Magadore. Out of the eye in the backfield. Seach Again on the option, gonna flip the ball, turning the corner, Gooch, 35, 30, 25, 20, 19-yard line. Johnny Gooch turning the corner, picking up 16 on the play, and for the Indians, their second first down of the ball game.
Well, Gooch getting the ball, we saw